Hey y'all, so I know that I am very overdue on this video, but I am forcing myself to film it for you all because I promised. But I've just had a lot going on this pregnancy. It's been very stressful and very traumatic. So everything was going great until I was, how many weeks, Trevor? I can't remember.
12.
Until I was 12 weeks pregnant. Like, I didn't have any morning sickness. I didn't have any headaches. Like, I literally felt like I was on top of the world. And then all of a sudden, a Sunday afternoon, we were heading home from Firehouse Subs, and I went to the restroom, and there was blood. And so, of course, you know, I was 12 weeks. I was like, of course, I'm losing this baby. I have to be. So I went to the emergency room, and it was weird because I had been feeling him move around, and I swear I was like, I still feel him though. I was like, I don't understand what's happening. So we rushed to the emergency room, and sure enough, he was fine. He had a heartbeat and everything. And the ER doctor told me that I was just having a miscarriage. And it was very disheartening. And, you know, he's telling me that I'm losing this baby, but I'm feeling little flutters. So I just didn't understand. But I was bleeding, and I called my OB office the next morning because I'm a high-risk pregnancy anyways. I was with my daughter, so they automatically made me this pregnancy. But I called them, and they had me come in, and sure enough, the ER doctor had misdiagnosed me and put me through all of that distress, and they were wrong. I was not having a miscarriage. I had a subchorionic hemorrhage, and things only got worse from there. So it was like maybe a week or two later. I had bled from early July. I'll have to look at the dates. It was just like early July all the way through the end of August. Every single day, heavy bleeding. And like 2 weeks after that first bleeding had started, I bled so hard that I passed out and lost consciousness, and Trevor had to have me taken to the hospital by ambulance. And sure enough, he was still okay somehow. Our bathroom looked like a murder scene, y'all. It was really, really bad. It's really traumatic. It's really hard for me to talk about because it was the most traumatic thing I've ever been through. And I just remember in the ambulance, my blood pressure kept dropping, and the EMT said we needed to get the lights on and get this girl to the hospital. And so it was just really scary and something I really don't like to talk about. But I did want to fill you all in. About a month or two ago, they're no longer able to see the hemorrhage on my ultrasounds. So I'm very happy about that. I am 30 weeks pregnant now. I'll be 30 weeks pregnant tomorrow. So I'll try to post this video tomorrow for you guys so you can have my 30-week update. But yeah, that's kind of why I just didn't really feel like filming. I'm not much of a chatty vlog filmer anyways. I much prefer doing hauls for you all. But I wanted to let you know what happened and why I just kind of abruptly stopped filming. It was really traumatic, and we really didn't know if he was going to make it because it was a 50-50 shot the whole time. You know, they're like, you know, the placenta could completely detach from this. The hemorrhage I had was absolutely massive. It laid across my entire cervix. So, and there was nothing that they could do for me other than just monitor it and hope for the best. So, it really was a lot, and I'm just so thankful that it's resolved now. Now the only issue that I'm having is my blood pressure, so I'm most likely going to have to be induced at 37 to 38 weeks, just depending on my blood pressure numbers. And he's also measuring really big. I've done the gestational diabetes test twice now, the 2-hour test, and I passed both times. So they're not really sure why he's measuring so big. They said sometimes people just have big babies, but I am going to do a third and final test this coming Monday, just to make sure that, sorry, Trevor's phone rang. We were driving home, but just to make sure that there are no issues with diabetes. But anyways, so other than my blood pressure, now that the bleeding issue is resolved, everything's going okay. I've had a lot of headaches, but I think that goes along with the blood pressure. I've also been in a lot of pain this pregnancy, and I don't remember being in pain like this with Maddie, so I'm not really sure why, but like my whole abdomen and like my pelvis area and my back just hurts all the time, especially like when I'm getting up and out of bed or out of my chair. It just really hurts. So I'm pretty much over the pregnancy at this point. I'm so thankful for him, but I am just ready for him to be here, you know. So I think a lot of moms feel like that in the third trimester. Yeah. But anyway, so with him being big and everything, I've decided I don't want to try a VBAC anymore. My doctor said that I can have 2 more C-sections, so he's going to be one of them, and then that will leave us growth for 1 more baby. And we haven't decided if we want a 3rd baby or not yet, so my plan is to talk to my doctor on Monday about getting the IUD, because I did not know you could do that during your C-section now, but apparently you can. So I'm gonna get an IUD, and then we will decide from there. At least it won't be anything permanent. We can change our minds, or we can keep it in, or, you know, get a new one in 5 or 10 years, or however when I need to. But that is what has been going on with my pregnancy. I did want to fill you all in, and I'm not sure if I'll be filming any more pregnancy updates or not, just because I haven't really felt good. I've been very tired and weak, and it's just been a lot. It's been very traumatic, but you know, he's gonna be totally worth it, just like Maddie was totally worth everything I went through, puking 24/7 with her. But yeah, so that's it. If you all have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to help answer anything, and you know, I don't really know what else to say. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.